Good morning and welcome to part 6 of High Queen Khalida's Immortal Empires playthrough, The Serpent's Gaze. I'm your host, Grey Tiger, and today we are going to try and finish off Tretch, who is in the east. I believe he's only got 2 settlements remaining, and then we will try and focus, as we've been trying since the start, we will try and focus on our actual victory conditions and head out into the lands of the dead and conquer Nehekhara and deal with Archon the Black and Cetra. We've unfortunately been distracted by, first of all, vampire counts, then we were distracted by Queek, then we were distracted by Tretch, so and throw in some goblins too. But hopefully we'll get to fight some other Tomb Kings. So I do apologise for the slightly late delay rather than what I posted. Had some issues with my streaming software, and I'm still having issues with my my webcam, which just won't turn on. So it's something I'm going to have fun with later. But enough of the introductions. Let's get into the actual campaign. What can we do? So when we last left her, right, so King Francis is guarding our western border, and I believe he's also got King Chakotay with him, with some Lothan Sea Guards from our ally, Imric. We have King Elim III, that's right, we were about to attack Nurgle. Ah, that's nice. High Queen Khalida is about to attack the Bone Gulch on the next turn, hopefully putting an end to Tretch. And King Tiberius is guarding the south with King Inabran.
Greatness comes.
I am unsure what King Inabran's doing. He may be coming up here to help defend against... Are we at war with Scarbrand? I think we are. Let's double check the diplomacy. So I'm half blind and can't see. So let's go for treaties. We were at war with a few: Clan Rictus, the Bloody Hands, the Oracles of Zinch, Lawmasters of... Order of Lawmasters. We'll have to see if we can get peace with them. Foxmakers of Nurgle and the Topknots. Now, that's why that third army was coming north. It was coming north to to deal with the Bloody Hands and the Topknots. Because the Bloody Hands just declared war on me a few turns back. So we'll need that third army up there, considering that High Queen Khalida is off in the Darklands, dealing with the rat infestation. Okay, so I do believe that we might be able to attack with King Elim. No, we have to wait till next turn. Okay, so let's get to next turn and then see what sort of defense Kugath puts up.
That I parley with you.
Zhao Ming, buddy, how you going? Oh, why did you end your trade agreement? Why? Unfriendly, deteriorating. Deteriorating because... Oh, because I have treaties with the Knights of Calador and the Dissenter Lords of Jinshen. Okay. If that's how he wants to play it. Excuse me, I'm just eating my breakfast as I start this. I was running a little behind, as I said before. I don't know if it's my imagination or if this is running a little sluggish this morning. I hope I'm not in for some more crashes like I have been in the last 2 streams. Okay, we have researched another dynasty, so we have an extra leash priest available. Let's see how much cash we got. 27,000. We have more than enough money to actually research a few more. 1 turn, 2,500, and that will be another Tomb Prince. We'll take that. start to fill our armies with heroes. Because that's something we have neglected up until this point. Okay, so let us take King Elim and attack the Dragonfen Mount. Decisive victory. Do we even fight it, since it's going to be just so decisive? Now let's have a look at the terrain and see what sort of settlement we're going to be assaulting. Okay. Yeah, let's assault that. We'll give the eagles a bit of a run. See how scorpions go against nurglings. So this is for science. Let's fight. Okay, chat is working. I was not sure. Not sure how many things have screwed up this morning. Okay, Great Eagles, very fast, cause fear. Hopefully they cause a lot of damage too. Aha, here we go. Okay, so we're looking at a lizardman settlement. It's pretty... that's... Oh, is that water? Is that missing the texture? No, just doesn't look like it from a distance. Okay. Let's see, how do we want to deploy? Well, we're pretty much going to be using our ranged to whittle them down. So let's see if we can find where are the least number of trees that will get in our way. Probably where we're starting, so let's stay here. Let's get our Tomb Guard. They can relax in the beginning of this one. Not really going to be needed at the beginning, at least. You may need to bring them into the settlement to deal with the Plague Bearers towards the end. And there's our king. He can stay back as well. Let's get all of our archers in one massive group. So we're going to go amassed fire. Amassed fire. Got our eagles. And we get our scorpions. And that leaves our casket of cells. So let's just plonk that there. Let's have a battle with Nurgle, or rather, Kugath, the disciple of Nurgle. Alright, let's see how a casket of cells goes against plague bearers, shall we? Let's move forwards. Now, I don't see any towers yet. Oh, that did some nice damage on the first hit. I like that. That's a nice, accurate casket of cells. Alright, looks like they've gone for building defensive walls rather than towers. I'm not seeing any towers anywhere yet. Let's hope it stays that way. Okay, archers moving into position. And we'll get ready to open fire on those Nurglings just to front. Just in range. This is going to be interesting. See how many we can get with the opening volley. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice volley. As he said, as Theoden says, Lord of the Rings, give them a volley. Alright, those Nurglings are quite intelligent because they're running away from the arrows that are sticking out of every orifice. Let's bring the casket of souls forwards a bit. And let's grab our eagles. Not quite sure what we'll do with the eagles at this point. I don't think they have anything that has ranged capabilities. Excuse me. So I'm not sure how useful the eagles will be, because going to keep them for taking down war machines and things in the back. I think it's just going to be a slow advance forwards, really. I think we're going to have to tell them to reform again. They're all bunched up, they're not going to fire, because they're going to get in each other's way. Let's get this casket of souls to fire. What is that? Oh, that's the Tomb Scorpion. I was wondering what is moving there. Alright, good. They're in range. Let's speed this up. May as well speed it up actually to the maximum. And we're going to take a contingent of 3 archers in. Alright, let's give the birds a go. Let's see how well they go against Nurglings. Yep, they do a fine job. Fine job indeed. Alright, we're advancing now with our skeleton archers. Let's bring in the others. Bring the casket of souls forwards. We're being engaged now by Nurglings. Not a concern. We've got the eagles to come swooping in. Oh, lovely. Beautiful. Exactly what they are here for. Now we're going to get our Tomb Scorpions because we want them to kind of protect. Oh, okay. We've just walked ourselves into a trap. I didn't see that extra bunch of Nurglings. Let's pull everybody back out of it, except for the ones who are actually melee fighters. Too eager to get into the fight there. Oh, they brought their entire force forwards. Okay, we may need to slow this down. Eagles taking a little bit too much damage, I think. Let's pull them out. Happy to leave the Tomb Scorpions in there. I think they are not going to have any issues whatsoever. Let's get these 3 up here a little bit. Let's get a little closer. So Tomb Scorpions doing a fine job. Do we have any magic available to us? No, we do not. Okay. Well, that sorts that then. Are they going to start firing, or can they not see? Oh, they can see. That's excellent. It would be really nice if we had a magic spell we could drop on their arse right about now, but no leash priests in this army. Although the Casket of Souls is doing a mighty fine job there. We'll look at the cinematic for a little while. Not really much we can do here. The Scorpions are just doing their job. Casket's doing its job. Let's just sit back and enjoy the carnage, really. Look at those Nurglings fly. Oops, that is the wrong button. Okay. Right, let's pull these guys out for a little bit. Get the archers to move forwards, finish them off. And I think we're about to win from attrition. Ah, their lord died, so that's the end of them. Okay, well, a decisive victory. We got a little bit caught up there in the ambush, but our archers didn't seem to do too badly. Seems the eagles came out of everything the worst. I guess eagles don't like being surrounded by nurglings. Little buggers get everywhere. I've even seen them coming out of the back of a... what is it, a plague? I forgot what the name of those plague guys are. Greater demon. Okay, so chalk that victory up for King Elim III. And he should be able to, on the next turn, start to advance on another one of Kugath's settlements. Then hopefully, in about 4 or 5 turns, we will have the Dragon Isles under our control. Now, I don't think we will give it to Imric, like we have been with most of the things in the Darklands. I think we will hold the Dragon Isles for ourselves. After all, it will be a full province, and I think it could be quite profitable. And it will be a nice launching off point to sail to the southeast, to the Isle of the High Elves down there. I think we might send a hero down there to establish trade, and maybe even look at taking the settlements if the High Elves have lost it. Decisive victory. Okay, we've gained a little bit of loot, and I do mean a little bit. So, are we going to receive plague? Probably.
Take it from me.
Settlement receives plague. Okay.
Submit to
So our army has not. Even though 2 units in our army are susceptible to it. Okay, so let's see. We have 1 skill point for King Elim III. What shall we go for? Recruit rank increased for Tomb Princes, faction-wide. Leadership for Tomb Guard and Chariot units. Melee defense for Tomb Guard. Well, we do have 6 units of Tomb Guard in this army, so that's a good possibility. Petra, the Great Father. We don't have any Shabti, so we'll skip that one. Casualty replenishment rate would be nice. Missile strength for the caskets, also quite nice. And we can go for missile strength for the archers. Okay, so we've got two or three good choices. I think since we have such an abundance of Tomb Kings in this Tomb Guard in this army, and I wouldn't mind including increasing the recruit rank for Tomb Princes, we'll go Petra, the Great Father. We'll mix it up a bit with different kings. Each of them can take different skills there. It looks like we have a special natural landmark, the Sea Dragon's Teeth. Generates a little bit of income, some gemstones, control and growth. That's very nice. I like that. We've also got a resource, and that's the medicinal plants that we are missing, I do believe. Yes. Another reason to hold the Dragon Isles, giving us access to much needed resources. And we shall build upon the Dragon Fang Mount as we go forwards. Okay, so that is King Elim sorted. Now we're on to High Queen Khalida. She's got a little bit more of a matchup to take care of, because she has a full stack of Tretch. Well, not quite a full stack, but a mighty stack of Tretch to deal with. So, let's have a look. What sort of odds are we up against? Looking at a Pyrrhic victory. And what is the settlement? Okay, it's not one of my favourite settlement layouts. As a matter of fact, I quite dislike this layout. So what we'll do is we're going to lay siege for a turn. Maybe they'll come out at us, and then we'll have a we will have a field battle, which I think will probably favour us a little. So let's lay siege. And that's High Queen Khalida dealt with. So let's have a tour of our kings. We have King Tiberius with some Lothian Sea Guards still guarding the Temple of Skulls. We haven't seen anything of the Lore Masters, who are just beneath the lizards. Hopefully we do not see anything of them. We will try and make peace with them actually on this turn. King Inarbran. Okay, so I established that King Inarbran is heading north to help deal with the Bloody Hands. He's currently in force march, so we'll turn that off. And we'll come through the canyon here as we head north. So let's see, we have King Inarbran here. He might be able to be the first one to grab... Oh no, on the next turn he can grab the Leash Priest that we are currently purchasing. Or did we already get him? I think it might be the Tomb Prince we're getting at the moment. Do we have... we can get a Necrotect. Or no Leash Priest. I don't think a Necrotect is worth it for King Inarbran's army. No, not with just one Ushabti, it's not. King Chakotay will have a War Sphinx in 3 turns. A War Kitty, rather. So it might well be worth it for King Chakotay. King Francis is not worth it. Okay. So I think we shall recruit the Necrotect for King Chakotay when we get the opportunity. Let's see. Any buildings to be upgraded? Nope, we're all good here. Nothing in Blightwater. The Great Desert of Araby continues to stand. Dragonfang Mount is done. Nothing in here. We do have some building options here. Okay, we are pulling in 6,500 a turn. That is a nice amount of money for Tomb Kings. Okay, so Bone Giant is an option. The Royal Burial Chamber is an option. Hero Recruit Rank +2. That actually would be nice to get heroes which are at a higher level to begin with. Or our other option is a Necrosphinx or a Hyro Titan. I'm not a big fan of the Necrosphinx. I prefer the War Kitty. But I don't mind the Hyro Titans. So it's a question between a Hyro Titan for an extra big damage dealer, or the increase in recruit rank for heroes, which I think will be useful. We are going to go for the Necrosphinx. Sorry, the Hyro Titan. We don't have one. And it will be nice to have one, even if it's just for show. Okay, we're moving on to the next turn, because we are eager to see what King Gillian III can do in the Dragon Isles. Oh, I just spotted that we have a control issue there. I'm going to have to double check that province. We may need to bring somebody back to issue some control. I do not want to be facing a rebellion in the middle of my own lands when all my armies are off fighting in these multiple wars that we have become entangled in. Balthasar Gelt, how may I help you? A non-aggression pact. Yes, most certainly. I have no interests in the lands of the Empire. You are safe from me.
From the sands,
hello, Helman Gorst. Oh, what's up with Elman? He is a minor threat. He's a minor threat who's decided to declare war on me. Okay. Let's call our allies in, after all. Imric does border him, so Imric might be able to take a settlement from him. I do not know why. Maybe he's declared war because I took settlement in the Dragon Isles. Maybe he had eyes on that. Maybe he's allied with Kulgath. We shall have to check the diplomacy to find out. Alright, so we've passed the 100 turn mark, which means that we'll be seeing that endgame scenario thing pop up any time. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that. That might destroy my empire, depending on who they are and where they appear. Got a bad feeling it's going to be a green skin war or something. So it'll be interesting to see. Does that help us much? No. Does this help us much? Not really. Just check these proclamations. Nope. Nope. Okay, then we shall go for more tomb princes rather. So let's say Heminus for a necrotect leash priest. We want the leash priest. So let's go with that one. We want to try and get magic into every army if we can. Right now I think we've only got a magic user in 2 armies, maybe even just the 1. Alright, so I think I saw an issue with control in this region. There is an issue with control. Alright. So we are suffering control -2. Why? Rebellion in 16 turns. We don't have any corruption. So why do we have the issue with control? -4 from collected income. What is our income too high? Okay. Oh, okay. Collected income here. Alright. So if we reduce that, okay, we're still pulling in a decent amount of money. And it'll take 28 turns for a rebellion. So let's do that. Just to slow the rebellion. Difficulty level -4, events -4, level of control -2. Not quite sure what the level of control one actually indicates. I mean, am I losing control because I've lost control? That's a very odd thing. We've lost control due to some events, so hopefully those events will end fairly soon. Let's have a look at some other places. They're good. Okay, just looking for places where I don't have any armies. And the Desolation of the Gash, that's dropping. Oh, actually, that's dropping a fair amount. Collected income -4, so let's turn that off. So we've still got a decent income, but now we're actually going up there. So much Skaven corruption coming from these guys. I think we're going to have to wipe them out when we get the opportunity. Although it looks like Clan Rictus wants to try it themselves. Okay, they did not come out to fight, so we're just going to let them take a bit of attrition. And we have the advantage there. Khalida is not on a time frame that she needs to worry about getting it done quickly. Let's see. Let's get King in Arbron. Here's Tomb Prince. Okay, so we could go for Wise. Nope. We could go for Diplomatic Relations or Aggressive. Well, he's going to be in the fight, so let's give him the Aggressive trait.
I keep my own counsel.
And now let's see if we give him some tools of the trade. So let's go to details. Alright, magic items. We can give him Charmed Shield. So I guess it's better than nothing for the time being. We'll give him the Fencer's Blades, which I believe are better than the Biting Blade. Yeah, I'd rather have the melee attack and defense. Sidian Amulet. I don't think that's really making much of a difference for him. Okay, well, doesn't make much of a difference either. I may as well throw it on him. We have nothing better. Spell resistance -20. That's not going to help him at all. Fireball causes moderate magical fire damage, powerful explosion. Not really something I want to give to him, so he's lacking in equipment, but that's okay. Dominable will and hard to hit. There we go. There's King and Arbor. Let's say, where is King and Arbor? Okay, so he cannot move this turn, so on the next turn he will join King and Arbor's army. Now I do believe that we also have a Leash Priest now available, unless I am totally mistaken. Ah, no, it's a Necrotect we have available, which we were going to recruit for King Chakotay. We'll do that on the next turn. Atuk Ak, good morning, how are you going? Hey, thanks for helping me over Steam Workshop. Good luck, mate. Oh, no worries. I hope that your Bretonnian campaign works out and that you enjoy the mod. Yeah, if people want to make minor changes to mods just to make it more enjoyable for themselves, I don't mind helping out if I can. Not always able to, but I'm glad I was able to help you out in that regard. Okay, let's see. We are laying siege. We have King Elim. Now, he is not able to reach... He's taking attrition if he goes through here. Okay. Interesting how the plagues are affecting him. Alright, we're going to have to do the raiding stance, I think, because that's the one where I will not take any attrition. So, I mean, we're raiding our own lands here, but no attrition is being taken. High Queen Khalida is busy. King Tiberius is still guarding the south. We have moved King Anabran, Prince Omhof. I think we shall have to rename Prince Omhof to Sidig, Prince Sidig. Outpost upgrade available. Let's have a look. Where is this outpost upgrade? It's with our dwarven friends. I think that's fairly secure. So let's do that upgrade. And the turn. I took Ak. Yep, I'm having a blast playing with your mod. Waiting for Serpent, since she's my favourite lord after Khalida. We'll watch you on the second monitor. Oh, cheers. Repants, I'm sorry to say, won't be getting anything in Warhammer 2. When I eventually get round to the mod in Warhammer 3, then Repants will get her own mechanic. I might end up backporting it, depending on how I implement it. Because I tried implementing, she had some sort of quest mechanic I tried implementing, and it caused more issues with the actual base campaign, which I couldn't resolve. So I have to try recreating it in a different fashion from scratch. Oh, great, somebody else has decided to declare war. So I put in the blurb that I intended today to wrap up the war with Tretch and then start to move west into the deserts of Nehekhara and take what is rightfully ours. However, we seem to be embroiled in wars everywhere, as now Greasus Skulltooth has started a war with us, as has Helmungorst. I guess we're going to be embroiled in a few more wars before we get to do what we want. Okay, Greasus, it's your funeral, mate. Atuk, no problem. I'll buy the third game in a few months anyway. I still have tons more to do in the second. There is so much to do in the second. And with all of the mods that were created in the... I think it was something like 4 years that... Yeah, it was about 4 years worth of content. So with all of the mods that were created in that time, there is just so much stuff to do. I mean, you got the stuff like SFO and OVN Lost Factions. That adds so much replayability with the things like Araby and the Chaos Dwarves, who, fingers crossed, we will see in Game 3 this year. Although, if they are delayed, then I suppose that's not such a bad thing, because I'm sure we'll probably get something to fill the gap in the meantime. Okay, we researched another Leash Priest. Good, we need that Leash Priest because we have a lack of magic. A distinct lack of magic. Alright, so we can go for a Tomb Prince, a Necrotect, or a Leash Priest. Let's go with the Leash Priest. Trying to get that number of Leash Priests up. Okay. Now we have an army from the Bloody Hands heading our way. We may go out to meet them. Oh, hello. We've got our Dwarven allies. He's heading over to the east. Yeah, I don't know if I want you to do that. I'd rather you keep your army here to help defend. Here, where is he heading? Oh, he's just heading to their Karak at Serpent. Okay, I thought he was going all the way over to fight the Blue Roses or Kugath for a moment. All right, we need to get rid of a unit here. I think we shall kick a unit of spears. And we'll add in our Tomb Prince. And here we can now recruit Necrotect. Unit capacity +2 for Stalkers. Oh. We'll take that. We'll take our Necrotect, and we'll also get ourselves Leash Priest as well. So, what do we want? So, do we want Leash Priest of Death? Let's just remind ourselves of the spells. So, spells, Law of Death. There we go, Law of Death. Aspect of the Dread Knight. Spirit Leech, that's a nice one, I like that one. Purple Sun, unpredictable but can be good. So by, okay, not really the most damage, but possibility. Light, so hang on, we didn't even look at what their traits were. So tough and aggressive, right? So they really are more hand to hand, which we don't want. There's a power reserve, bonus for infantry. Canopic jars 2 per turn. Hero recruit rank. Recruit rank in hero's army +1. We don't have that unlocked yet. No, okay, that's a shame. Nehekhara. The wise 2 canopic jars per turn is nice. What's the law of Nehekhara like? I need to refresh my memory on that one too. Law of Nehekhara. There she is. Just incantation of cursed blades. Okay, that's a buff for us. Another buff. Okay, the vortex, of course, unpredictable. Physical resistance, speed, melee, defense, and attack. Oh, hang on. We had an option for the Law of Light as well. Let's look at that option too. May as well look at all options we have open to us. Law of Light. Aha! We have the Net of Amatok. I really do like that one. Banishment. And Burning Gaze. Let's go for the Law of Light. Something a little bit different. So, Channeler or Wrathful. We're going Channeler. I am going to have to change his name because I don't think there's any chance in hell I can pronounce it reliably. Thutmomunzu. No, that name is changing. Hello, Inarbran. How you going? I'm just being joined by one of my cats. Inarbran. There you go. You're a Leash Priest, Inarbran. She has just brought me one of her toys. She's a little grey mouse. It's her favourite toy. She takes it everywhere she goes. There you go. Eh? What do you want me to do with it? You want me to throw it? If I throw it, are you gonna run through everything on the desk or around everything? Let's try. Okay, ready? Okay, you're not gonna run at all. I don't know. Alright, so we have a Leash Priest and we have a Necrotect, both here, and on the next turn they can join King check out his army, and he will let go of what? I think we will drop the unit of Nehekhara warriors. Melee defense 24, melee defense 35. Yeah, we might actually drop 2 units of those. Okay, alright.
Address me as your highness.
He can move. We might go out and meet them on the open plain. Kind of makes sense. Alright, what do we have? Oh, excellent. We can now upgrade some barracks. We can get ourselves access to some more Tomb Guard. I always say that. Tomb Guard. That's what we want. Clatoman. Let's see. Let's go for the defensive building. And then could go for more Ushabti. That's growth, which we don't really need. Yeah, let us go for Ushabti. And let's get that. Alright, so that's at maximum level now, okay. That's a Great Desert of Araby. Fang Mount. So flicking around, seeing if there's anything that needs upgrading. And everything's pretty much sorted. Do need to get another building for Tomb Scorpion, so we're going to need another major settlement. And then hopefully we can build that up quickly and get to another War Kitty. If we can get... Did I forget to move him that turn? I think I forgot to move King Elim III. I forgot to move your brother in Abram. Alright, must not forget. First thing I need to do is sort out King Elim III. We need to get to the Shattered Stone Isle before they get an army there. Cetra! No. Eventually I'm going to get around to killing you. So I don't want a defensive alliance with you. I mean, if Grisus had left me alone and Kugath had not started the war, and if Helman Gorst had kept to his own business, then we'd be heading west to deal with Cetra right now. But no, instead we are heading east, further and further east. Before you know it, we'll be in the middle of Cathay, fighting the Iron Dragon. Okay, we have another Leash Priest. Excellent. Oh, Beastmen have appeared. Wonderful. Okay, it's not showing me where they are. Can we get any more Leash Priests? Tomb Prince, Necrotect. Alright, we've got Leash Priest there. Necrotect, Tomb Prince. Did we unlock? Leash Priest. There we go. Alright, so we must not forget King Elim. Now we would like him to have a magic user. So let's go to the Leash Priests. And we have the same probably, except maybe one additional. Oh, we have Seheket. That's another practitioner of Law of Light. We are going to go with Seheket. And he will join the army when he can. But in the meantime, we might actually be able to lay assault to the Stone Isle this turn. Excellent. Okay, so a decisive victory. It would pretty much just be a repeat of the previous battle we had. I don't think there'll be anything interesting happening of note. Let's just have a look at the layout. Okay, slightly different layout, but I think the result will be the same, so let's just auto-resolve that. Oh, wow. Wow, did our Tomb Guard take a pounding there. Okay, should not have auto-resolved that. We would not have taken those casualties if I hadn't. Okay. Lesson learned. Don't auto-resolve against Kugath. We're going to be waiting, I guess, at the Shattered Stone Isle for a turn or two. I'm not sure how long it's going to take for our units to replenish. Okay, so we've got a port. Could go extra income, but we're getting so much money at the moment, I don't think we need to. I think we're going to go for unit capacity. And more Tomb Guard and archers. Alright, how long? Probably 2 to 3 turns? 3 turns. Okay. I guess that gives our Leash Priest time to catch up with that army. Hey Narbon, you going... where are you going? Oh, you're going away, okay. See you later. Alright, what do we want to take for King Elim? We could go for a level of Lightning Strike. I don't think we're going to be doing any sacking with him, because we plan on taking the outposts in the Dragon Isle. Returned in Madness. Charge bonus physical resistance. Might just go the Discipline. I'm not expecting him to be in hand-to-hand if I can help it. Do we have any allied recruitment open to us here? We do. Oh my lord, we have a dragon available? Who can we put aside to get that dragon? I'd say we get rid of this guy. Okay. We're gonna be here for 3 turns anyway. Let's grab ourselves a Sun Dragon while we're waiting. Sun Dragon or Moon Dragon? I think the Sun Dragon will fit in nicer with the army. Alright, hopefully Kugath doesn't attack us before we get our Sun Dragon. Can we move the Leash Priest? No, I don't believe we can. Okay. Alright, High Queen Khalida is... she's done quite a bit of attrition to Tretch. Let's have a look. It's going to be a close victory now. We're just going to lay siege to him for a little bit longer. She has nowhere else to be, so... at least not yet. She will head east relatively soon. Okay, so we have King Chakotay. We need to make room for these two. So let's get rid of 2 of these guys, so we can get these guys in the army. I would love to get some Tomb Guard in there actually, so if we can replace... do we have the ability to replace our skeleton? We do have the ability for 2 more Tomb Guard. I would like a few more than that though. Oh, hang on, we have the ability for 2 more of them too. Go 2 Tomb Guard and then change that out. We can get them in 1 turn. I think it's going to be worth it. So let's boot these guys. Get those Tomb Guard. So 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. So he's got a war kitty. I don't think we need to get him a dragon. Don't want to be too greedy for him. Oh, do we have another casket of souls available? No, we don't. Do we want another casket of souls? Yes, we do. Always want caskets.
Servants.
Okay, let's see. Do we want to give King Francis access to a dragon? Is he able to get one? He is. His army is pretty basic. I think we might leave him as he is. Not everybody needs a dragon, but King Tiberius, I think, does. He wants a dragon. He most certainly wants one. So we're going to... I think we'll get rid of the skeleton horseman. And then he can have one of the leash priests that's coming soon. As a matter of fact, he might be able to recruit one right now. No, he cannot. Alright, next turn he should be able to.
Nehekhara rises from the sands.
And I think if we give him a dragon, then he'll be happy. Don't tend to use the skeleton horsemen much. They've been sitting in his army for a long time. They're not really doing anything. So... let's go for a Sun Dragon. And let's go. We need another unit to join them. Maybe another unit of Ushabti. Do we have Ushabti with bows? We do indeed have Ushabti with bows available. 4 turns for the Ushabti with bows. Let's take that Ushabti, since it's going to be a much quicker recruitment. Alright, so King Anabran is at full strength. He doesn't have a dragon. We may have to give him one a little bit later. Alright, let's head you out into this desert. And we're going to get you into an ambush stance. See if we can catch these orcs unawares. If we look at their army, it's going to be quite a mismatch of a number of different things. I was expecting all savage orcs, but not the case. We are... oh my lord, we're being attacked by the Order of Lawmasters. I forgot to chat with them about peace. I guess they don't want any peace. Ah. I'm friends with your high elf mate Imric. Now is not the time to open up a second front to the south. Okay, let's see. They brought some lizardmen allies. Okay. Pterodon riders. No, we don't have a lord there to help defend with their characters. They're going to take that, so we may as well just auto-resolve it. Hopefully, it's just a raid. Nope, they took it. Alright, I guess Cetra, not Cetra, I guess High Queen Khalida is going to have to head south. We may actually have to get our king here to come south as well. Oh.
What do you want of the warrior queen?
Hey Thorgrim. Joint war against Templehof. No. I'm not stretching myself that thin. We're spread too thin as it is. Alright, we may well have to take this army and march them south. And get them back into our territory, because while we do have King Tiberius in the south, he is alone. Settlement lost. Yep, Serpent Coast. Ambusher discovered. Okay. Dynasty researched. That's good. Let's go for 28 turns for the first dynasty, my lord. What do we have here that might help us? Tomb Scorpions. This is Hawkish Precision for Skeleton Archers. Let's take that one.
My will be done.
Alright, we'll come back to you. Let's go south first of all and deal with what has happened. Okay, so what settlement was it? Oh, we've got a building in the Dune Glade we can do. Given what just happened, let's do that. One turn before he gets his 2 extra units. Okay, alright, so they have a full stack.
I cannot rewrite reality.
Damn, because we're recruiting, we don't have the ability to, we couldn't get there anyway in 1 turn. I don't believe. But because we're recruiting, we can't even counter attack. However, we can get a Leech Priest in the area, so at least we've got somebody with some magic. Do we want Nehekhara? No, let's go for the Priest of Death. He's not going to be charging into battle. Let's go the defense. Okay, so he'll join King Tiberius very shortly. King Tiberius is staying put for 1 more turn. He's our only army in the south. I think we are going to have to pull an army down to join him. So I think King Chakotay is probably a good candidate. He's not actually busy at the moment. So let's force march King Chakotay down south. It's probably going to take him about 6 or 7 turns to get down there, but I think we're going to be pushing into the Lawmaster's lands just to teach him a lesson and see if we can get peace. We'll come back to you, King Inabran. Oh, hang on, King Inabran. That means I've renamed 2 people Inabran. Yeah, okay, I have to rename this one. Whilst I love Inabran a great deal, she can't be named twice. Who do we not have? Oh no, we got Fox. I don't believe that we have Bashir. It's yet another one of my cats. One of many. King Inabran, King Francis. Alright, King Elim is here for 1 more turn as he gets his dragon. And they recuperate. Okay. Oh, and we are waiting for, I think, the... Yeah, there we go. We've got a Leash Priest who's trying to get up there to join. There goes Nehekhara. Hi, Queen Khalida. Alright. She didn't have a rush. There was no rush, but she may as well attack now. Oh, and we're actually going to get the backup of Imric. Imric himself has come to the battle.
Never.
Let's auto-resolve that. We shouldn't really take any casualties there. No. Yes, that. Alright, so that should put an end to Tretch, I believe. Because I think the dwarves took care of his last settlement in the north. At least I hope they did. I don't know, maybe they haven't. Okay, Queen Khalida, let's get you... let's get you what? That's the question. Let's get you that. Prince Phlox. Prince Phlox would like to have... Over my dead body? No. No. Missile resistance, I think, is probably a wise move. Okay, so High Queen Khalida is going to be ready to go east, I guess, in 1 turn. Ah, there's the Beastman. Ah, and there's... Alright, he's not taking attrition, which means they still have a settlement. So does that mean that... Oh no, they took the settlement there in the north. So, where is Tretch's last settlement? Clan Rictus. Oh, he has none. Okay, so he will start taking attrition very soon. Alright. Let's just click down here. Don't have anybody needing to move. No, I don't believe so. Oh, we have a commandment available because we just got the entire province. Let's see, we would probably like... I guess growth. Well, growth isn't really going to help us so much. It's going to help our ally. Actually, if he can even use that, I don't know. Let's go to control. How are we for cash? Still fine. Hello, Lita. How are you going? I don't think I have named anybody after you, Leaderpuss. I'll name them after you soon. You want to be the next king we recruit, hey? Or queen? Ah, we have Clan Rictus thinking he's strong enough to take our settlement. He's not.
For the Creator God.
So that may indeed spell the end of...
I have no interest in
We'll be
you,
very close to the end of Clan
creature.
Rictus. Arcan the Black. No. You're on my death list, so I'm not going to be friendly to you at all. It looks like things have spun around. The map is now facing south instead of north. These beastmen in the area are a concern. I think Khalida's going to have to go and kill them before she heads off anywhere else. We don't like beastmen roaming around our territory. Oh, are you going to lay siege to my settlement? You bastard. No, not you, Lita, not you. Okay, we've researched that dynasty. Excellent. Oh, we've got some dragons. Our first dragon has arrived. What's this? Skeleton Horseman, not so interested. Alright, Herald of Zandri. Vanguard deployment skeleton chariots. We don't really have a chariot army. Bonus versus large. We've only got the one war. No, we don't have a war sphinx actually. We've got a Kemrian kitty. Passive ability: Frenzy for your Shabti and your Shabti great bows. That's a possibility. Or maybe we should be going for another dynasty. I think there's one dynasty we didn't get. No, two dynasties we don't have. Which would be the preferable one? The Proclamation of the Third will give us those. Proclamation of the First. Infantry and chariot buildings. Okay, I'm not really doing anything with chariots. Although campaign movement range plus 10%. That's probably the one to go for. Alright, Khalida, you can move out.
Khalida,
There are some enemies to smite.
I deign to move.
Let's see. We should now have the ability to take. Yes, take our dragon. We're still in a pretty penny. So we need to make room for our Leash Priest. What do we want to give up? I guess we'll give up a unit of archers to allow magic into that army. And let's make a move. Oh. No, what are you doing? Why did you do that? Okay, well at least he's not taking attrition. I don't know why he went back there and back, because I just told him to go by here. That was odd. That was very odd. Khalida, we've moved. Yes, leader, I know. I'll patch you later, okay? Alright, so we need to find... King Tiberius. What shall we drop from King Tiberius's army? Let's drop him so we can fit in. Leash Priest with him. Okay. Temple of Skulls. Oh, we can actually upgrade that now. Let's hold off for a turn though. Okay.
Even the Lawmaster could not.
Oh, they've got silver and guard. They've got themselves some fancy guard. Okay.
Nehekhara rises
Wait for a second army to arrive, I think. If we leave there and they attack, then I'll feel a fool.
immortality and power.
Yeah, right. Down to the Misty Mountain.
Moves.
King Chakotay is going to have to move as fast as his wheels will take him. Alright, oh, it looks like the Bloody Hands have decided that maybe leaving was a good idea. Probably helps us that Sven Granite Hand is after them.
I reign.
Let's move up here.
Onward,
We
soldiers.
might attack this army. They have one of the books of Nagash. Which book is it they have? I think it's the second book. Yes. So this will give us campaign line of sight over Golden Idol, Marble, and Gemstone regions, and increased trade tariffs. It's not the greatest, but might be worth it. So we'll be facing Beastmen, Savage Orcs, Forest Goblins. Yeah, not really an easy army to defeat. The building upgrade is available. That's right, the Temple of Skulls. We're going to hold off on that one for a little bit. Maybe until that region is more secure. I mean, we're not going to lose the Temple of Skulls unless they bring up 2 or 3 armies and just siege us out. Because it is well defended there by King Tiberius. The Bitter Bay. Oh, it's Clan Rictus again. He's really determined to take that settlement.
Rise.
So determined that he sacrificed himself upon it. Okay, let's see what the Law Masters do.
You come to speak to the
It's very
voice
odd
of
that
the
we're being
vengeful.
attacked now by the Law Masters, considering that today's video will be a video about Lawmaster Bellanir, the master of the White Tower of Hoeth. So that's today's lore video, which is coming out later. Ironbride's expedition would like a military alliance. Well, yeah, they've been on my border the entire time. The fact that they want an alliance with me, I'm happy with. I don't think I have to... No, they're not one of my victory conditions, so we'll take that alliance. Maybe they'll help me with those troubles we have in the south. I don't know what their feelings are towards the Law Masters. We'll have to check on the diplomacy. Okay. That's the end of Clan Rictus and Tretch. Excellent. That's the second Skaven faction that attacked us and destroyed.
Now we go.
Alright. So we continue to move our army south. Realize what we should probably just do here. Oh no, they haven't made a move. If they make a move towards us, then it might be wise to use our... What's the word I'm looking for? Right, that's right. The right that makes the desert sands
Submit to
cause
your
attrition. Okay, let's get that started. Right, in the north, we're maybe fighting a battle here. We're probably going to be fighting a battle against
Come then.
Beastmen. Yeah, that army's not going to stand up against High Queen Khalida. We should be able to wipe them out pretty quickly. I don't need my allies to help with this one. We can handle this by ourselves. Oh, it seems Imric wanted to help anyway. Oh, they're running for it. Don't let them get away.
Attack!
The fact they're running for it probably shows that they're not really going to be causing us any issues. Yeah, that was pretty decisive. So much so I think we'll just take the Canopic Jars.
The snake's hunger.
Right, that'll teach those beastmen to pop up in our territory.
Answer your queen. We begin.
High Queen Khalida. Blessing of the Asp. That's what we'll take. And what's our other option? Leadership for Ushabti, Tomb Scorpions, Chemerian War Sphinx. Let's just double check what she has. She's got quite a mix and match in her army. Lots of different things. All right, she's got the Necrosphinx. So maybe something that helps those.
The goddess wills it.
Hang on, do we have any Tomb Guard in the army? We've got 3 Tomb Guard, 4 Tomb Guard. All right, maybe it's.
The goddess of vengeance.
Maybe we'll go the Tomb Guard.
Death becomes me.
Hatmas. Canopic Jar Hoarder. Yes. Okay, it's High Queen Khalida. Let's go back to her. Does she have movement left? She does have movement left. Let's take her where? We've got a second army heading south, so I don't think we need her in the south. So let's march east, northeast, to help out Imric against Greasus and Helmengorst. I mean, they both did declare war on us, so we need to go give them a bloody nose, and make them think twice about their actions. We're going to upgrade that. It's nice and cheap. Can we reach this settlement? No, we cannot. Alright, I guess we're going to have to creep forwards. Oh, we actually in the... What are we doing in the ocean? What the hell? That is annoying. I don't know how we ended up in the ocean. King Chakotay we've got heading south. King Tiberius is still chilling. King in Arbon. Alright. Do you have the ability in Arbon to take out Abhishek, the Blood Gatherer?
Destroy all.
Let's declare war. No allies have become involved. Oh, a valiant defeat. Perhaps we should not have declared war. King in Arbon. I guess you don't have the best army that we have available to us. Let's have a look at the layout here. Okay. Might be able to use this here to as a kind of a choke point. So what is the big problem here? The Minotaurs are going to prove an issue. We don't really have anything that's going to be able to take them on too well. Oh, they've got Arachnarok spiders. We'll have to concentrate our fire on that. It might be a case that we'll end up fighting these, maybe just do a bit of damage to them and then have to come back with another army. So King Inabra might have committed suicide. Yeah. We don't have King Chakotay's army close by to back them up anymore. Could always retreat, but then these guys might sod off somewhere. Aren't you started the green side though? Oh, was I looking at the wrong side of the map? Oh, you're right, yes. No, hang on. Is it red attacker, green defender? Can't recall. I guess we'll find out. Let's fight this anyway. If I lose the army, I lose the army. Just gives me an opportunity to rebuild it better. But if we do lose the army, we'll put up a good fight. Now, I don't know with these rogue armies, if you don't manage to defeat them at the first turn, if you just say deal a blow and take out half their army, I don't know how much replenishment or if they're able to regenerate the units they lost. It's been a long time since I've fought one of these rogue armies. Okay, alright, so we do have a magic user in the army. I guess our primary targets are the Arachnarok spiders. And then maybe the Minotaurs? I don't know. We're going to have to try and keep our archers as safe as possible for as long as possible so we can get rid of those bloody spiders. Well, if we do lose this army, we can get an army back up there within 5 turns. So it's not a complete screw up. Alright, so we deployed in the green. Alright, so yeah, I had it the wrong way around, Atug. So I cannot use that as a choke point, unfortunately. They can use it as a choke point. You think the Ushabti will save me? The spawn will save me? I hope so. Thank you for the encouragement. Oh, hang on, we might be able to use this as a bit of a choke point. That's a possibility. We maybe deploy here, and then have Ushabti maybe come around the back. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. Okay, the front line is going to be spears. And we're going to have multiple lines. Then we're going to have the Nehekhara warriors come around the side. So let's deploy them there. So they're a flanking force. I think they're probably one of our quicker units. Speed 28. Speed 28. Well, we don't want to flank with the archers. Then we're going to use our Tomb Guard as the backup behind our line of spears. So the spears are completely expendable. Actually, everybody's expendable, but well, we don't want King Inarbran to die. King Inarbran is not expendable. And we've got our archers. We might just pull them back a little bit, just in case they break through those 2 front lines or get involved in the middle of that front line. At least there's a little bit of breathing room. We may indeed have King Inarbran come around the flank. So we've got a Tomb Prince. He's probably going to be leading the Tomb Guard here in the second line. And we have some Ushabti. Maybe we'll just keep the Ushabti here in reserve. No. Oh, do we need to worry about them coming behind us? We might need to worry about them coming behind us. So let's have Ushabti guarding our rear. And here we go. Let's see. Will they come to us? Or will they expect us to go to them? Oh, they have a Cygor. I should have noticed. I think they're going to want us to go to them. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, they outrange us, so they have the advantage there. Who can we send? Is he on horseback? No, he's not. We only just got him. Oh, we'd have to send our king. I don't want to do that. I don't have any fast mover to provoke them. Let's see if they do start throwing shit. Maybe I can actually just wait them out. Oh, here they come. They're coming at me. Alright, that's good. I'm wondering, are they going to actually come now from a slightly different angle? Let's get you guys over here. We may want to change our angle slightly with our archers. Get our Tomb Prince, our Tomb King here. I can well imagine them trying to come around the back here, so let's get 2 units of you guys to act as a rear guard. Yeah, we're going to be dealing with them on coming around there. So my idea of flanking is not going to work because they're going to want to try and flank me. They're coming with Centaurs. Okay, not good. Alright, so this Cygor is throwing. It's probably going to do a fair bit of damage to our lines, but can't do too much about that. We just have to do what we can to them. It's nice that he's actually missing at the moment. I think he's aiming for our Tomb Prince. He's welcome to try and kill him. Right, let's see if we can take down some Minotaurs before melee commences. Come on, everybody, concentrate on him. Doing a bit of damage. Okay, yeah, they are coming around the back. I guess we're going to be moving our archers very soon. Matter of fact, let's take 4. Crash them off here. We want to turn and fire at these spiders. They are the priority. Get this Ushabti in there.
The crown worships me.
We don't want him involved in that fight.
Tomb Prince.
Now, where's our Tomb Prince? Let's get him in the front lines, I guess, by here.
Fight.
Take care of the... where's their larger target? Centaurs, they're probably a good target. Alright, everybody's pretty much involved now. Let's pull in our Tomb Guard as well. Alright, everybody now is involved in the fight.
My will be done.
And we want to get
This is well.
our Lord, get him around, maybe a chariot charge or two. How are we going with dealing with these spiders? We don't really have the armor piercing damage, it's a problem. 120 armor, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of armor. I think we might want to get this second lot firing at these two. We're going to have to concentrate all our fire on them.
Yes. Obey.
He didn't really do much damage there with a charge, did he? How are we going? We're back there. Okay, I think we're winning that engagement. That's alright. Good. So our archers' backs are safe at the moment. Let's shoot into these savage pork boys. Let's get them off our lord. Come on. I need these shoved in the fight. Okay, let's move these guys. Finish these off. So our lord is free. We've got 2 crumbling units. Let's pull them out. Now it's 1 Arachnarok spider is starting to go. That's nice. Something's going our way. These Ushabti have come in and immediately made a bit of a difference. Our line is holding. It's remarkable our line is holding there. I did not expect that to be the case. Oh, that's going to be right in the middle of our archers. Oh, come on, we can take that Arachnarok spider down. Come on. Oh, what have we got here?
Yes. Break them.
Are we going? Oh, good. We actually have taken somebody out of the fight. We've got some reserves to come in. I'm wondering if we want to pull these guys back out of range of that bloody Cygor. It's been a pain in my ass. No, no, no. Not running into the melee. Running to the side of the melee. I want you to be safe, not running into danger. I think we're going to need these guys in here. Just so our archers survive. I think we took... Did we take out one of them? No, we still haven't killed it. Come on, finish it off, for God's sake. Now we might take our Tomb King and try and give them a bit of a merry chase.
Bring my chariot.
I think we should be faster than them. Oh, hello. I want these archers out of melee. So I need these guys in melee with them. And I want them firing that. So we are going to lose this fight. There's no doubt about that now. But we have done some damage to them. Right. Come on, just kill the Arachnarok spider. Come on. We've almost got it. Don't let it get away. We've got a tomb guard unit. Yes, we got one. We got one. Okay, that's one down. One down, one to go. Out, we're going to get this one. But let's try and get our archers a bit of a distance there.
Curse them all. Of course.
Yeah, we're not going to win that fight. Let's leave that one well alone.
My way.
I think the best we can do is get him to stay alive so that the rest of our army stays alive. Right, where's that? There it is. There's that second spider. Come on. We may have to sacrifice you guys. We may have to sacrifice you guys. But you two need to survive. No, no, no. Don't get caught in hand to hand. That's not what you're there for. Now everybody's crumbling. I need to get these guys out of that fight into this against him. No, you're going the wrong way, you morons. You're never told to run back down the hill. No, alright. Fight's over. Let's see, can my Tomb King retreat?
Acceptable.
I'm not allowed to retreat from the field. Bollocks. Oh well. I thought I'd bitten off more than I could chew. Did I kill that fucking spider? I better have. That better be dead on the campaign map or I'm gonna be annoyed. Alright, we will re-recruit this army and we shall recruit it with some additional Ushabti great bows. We will have less Nehekhara warriors and we'll go with some more Tomb Guard and Ushabti. And maybe we'll even invest in a dragon for this army. Well, Abhishek lived up to his name. He certainly gathered blood. There was just a few drops left on our guys, but he gathered what he could. We only actually managed to whittle down one unit. They're a very heavily armoured army. That's probably why we didn't fare too well. We don't have the armour piercing, really. Maybe that's where the Ushabti great bows will come in. But the truth is like an expensive whore, Jarek. She comes in many dresses and will bend over for any with the money to pamper her. Conrad von Karstein. Conrad's a bit of a Chad, then. Back in his youth, Conrad was a horror. I missed how you used the Ushabti spawning on the Sargon to disable artillery. That was a very good point. I should have spawned it on the artillery. I used it to try and pin the spider in place so I could kill it. And we did. We did kill it. Alright. Valiant defeat. The King in Arbron shall rise from the dead. So, are they replenishing? No. That's good. That means we just go to Crooked Fang Fort and we just re-recruit. Nope. Nope. No. And King and Arbor is out of it for 2 turns. Alright. No, not 2 turns. Probably a lot longer than that. Well, we just want somebody for a little while. So, I guess Sepok will do.
Address me as your highness. Land of the dead.
Alright, let's recruit Sepok an army. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. Then let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we do want... No, actually no. That's not the best use of that. Let's get rid of these archers. We probably want to be getting... piercing missiles. So let's go for some new Shabdi Great Bow. Okay, it's going to take 4 turns. Jeez. Might as well grab 3 of them then. Alright, so that's giving us 9 units. That's our global recruitment completely used up. So then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leaves us 5 to go. We're going to get some allies. We're going to get ourselves a dragon. Apparently I have insufficient funds. Really? What? Oh, it's the allegiance points. Okay, never mind. Let's unrecruit that dragon. Let's go for some Lothern Sea Guard instead. Two. Two Lothern Sea Guard to join the army. I think that makes sense. Got a Moon Dragon. Or do we do the dragon? Do we do the dragon anyway? We're probably going a bit too heavy actually on the archers. So 5 and them and them. And we want more on the front line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. So in 3 turns we'll be able to head back up there and hopefully polish them off. And if not, then we'll just do a little bit more damage. That's the beauty of the Tomb Kings. So we'll give him Route Marcher. Give him... we'll give him Canopic Jaw. So we'll get some extra jars out of him while he's up and around. Oh, right. Next army. Who's next? King Francis is... Oh, let's go back. King Francis is guarding Carrick Asgard, which can be upgraded. Alright, well, maybe hold off till we got a little bit more cash. Alright, so we are now on to King Elim, who's moved already. Alright, so that's it. Oh, nope, mustn't forget. Must make sure, heading across the sea here. Alright, King Chakotay has already moved this turn. Alright, gotta make sure that he's moving because we need him as far south as quickly as possible. That must be the jerkiest waterfall I've ever seen in my life. If you look at the water, it looks like it's somehow levitating out of the pool. I mean, this is the Warhammer world, so it's all a little bit strange. But levitating water? It's taking its sweet time. It's probably because I've met most of the people on the bloody map now. Well, at least it feels that way. I've probably still got about 2/3 of the factions unknown to me. Freebooter. Okay, King Elian III. That's because he's hanging around that settlement, I guess, for so long. Alright, King Chakotay. Which is the best way down for you? Looks like that way past Maharak. Or Mahrak. Alright, so King Chakotay is coming down to help out. We've still got King Tiberius there.
Beyond even
That
quiet.
army's going to be a pretty tough nut to crack, I think. Hopefully we can do it. King Francis has an upgrade. Let's give King Francis that. So what we might do is, next time we go up there, we might send King Francis along for the journey. We do have our dwarven friends taking some of these settlements, so that's good. They're helping protect our flank. And they have an army just out there to the west, so we can probably spare the army heading north. We've got our dwarf friends here dealing with the bloody hands, so I don't have to. It's very nice of them. Oh, he's buggering off. He's leaving. Oh, and he's replenishing too. Bollocks. Is he gonna get back that thing? I don't know. I may have to send 2 armies after him. Alright, Crooked Fang Fort. Oh, we can upgrade that one too. There's a number we can upgrade. Which one are we most likely to keep? I don't know. Let's save up our pennies for a moment. Hi, Queen Khalida. Where were you? Constellation of the Gash. Oh, there she is. There's Khalida. I've lost track of her for a moment. This is Prince Phlox, who's our assassin specialist. And need more jars. Always need jars. So let's get Queen Khalida. For some reason I can't move it. There we go. Let's march her north. Are we at war with them? No, we are not. Who is this going to be? Nurgle rebels. Okay, alright. We're not at war with the Nurgle rebels, are we? So maybe we'll skip that settlement? No, actually no. We should probably come through this territory. But let's see if it's going to be causing us attrition or not. So let's just step over. Yes, it is. Okay. So I guess we're going to be stepping back for a turn, and then we'll head over when we get the opportunity. Heading south, we have King Elian III. He's going to lay siege to the Dread Rock. Apparently we cannot take it. Okay, that's fair enough. But we can lay siege to it. Let's go for one of those.
To battle for the Creator God.
I wouldn't be surprised if this army from Kugath comes south. That's what I would do to come help defend. They're being built up. Okay, nothing else to do this turn. Just a bit of waiting. Oh, that's right. We're at war with Zinch in the south as well. I forgot he was down. You've got Kara's Fate Weaver. He stole one of our settlements with his changing of the ways. Right in the heart of our territory, so we had to declare war on him to take it back. Oh my lord, the Lore Masters have... Volkmar has been taken out by the looks of it. Military alliance with Cetra. No, I don't want one, Cetra. Oh no, Volkmar's still there. He's down to a single province or region. Okay. Alright. Let's go north, have a look at that excuse me, army again. See if they have replenished much more. If they have that. Oh, Ragnarok spider back. Sorry. Maybe we have to attack them, and we just have to kill that Ragnarok spider, and then we'll eventually whittle them down one unit at a time. All right, 2 turns, and we shall have that army up and running. Oh, he really has run. He's over there now. Damn, if I've got to chase him, it's not worth it. Oh, well. Maybe he'll head back my way sometime. Okay, alright. We continue to move King Chakotay
Arise, legions.
down. So he'll be in our territory in the next turn. They shouldn't be able to reach him here. I know he's force marching, but they should not have an army close enough to take him out. No, they won't. So we won't have to force march next time, and then we can, with King Chakotay and King Tiberius, head down and take back what's rightfully ours, the Serpent Coast. Now we move over the bay. It's a much bigger gap than it was in Warhammer 2, from that coast to the Dragon Isles. Let's build up this, I think. Okay, that army did come after me. Kind of surprised by that. Thought that they would have. Maybe we can hold off. We can at least do another turn of attrition. So let's do that.
High Queen.
Alright, so with High Queen Khalida, we can either slog, and it would be a slog our way through here. So 1, maybe 2, 3 turns until we could get to Ruin's End. But if we go around, it's probably going to be just as long. So let's go through, I suppose. At least we'll be doing some raiding as we do. Not that we're actually getting anything from it. King Chakotay, King Tiberius. And now that King Chakotay has arrived, we have 5 turns until that's ready. Okay, cool. I think we'll hold off because we're going to want money for building up that settlement when it's ready. Alright, so 2 turns as we said. And King Francis shall come as backup. Do we want to move King Francis on this turn? Maybe not. We actually need to get eyes on them again. I think they're there. I wonder if maybe Khalida is a better choice now. She's too far away. I need them to come back, I guess. So eventually they will, I suppose. They've been sitting in the same spot for quite a long time. So I thought they were going to be just fixed there, but I guess I spooked them. I mean, this isn't the greatest book of Nagash. It's just really a boost to trading and line of sight on golden idol, marble, and gemstone deposits in the regions. So not really going to help our fighting prowess. A great deal.
Us of names that I parley with you.
Ungrim, hello mate, how you going? A non-aggression pact. Yeah, sure. I have no desire to head north into the Dowie Mountains. That's all I need. Is war with the Dowie. That shouldn't be the case though. I'm allied with 2 of them. Oh, there's a thought. I wonder if Thorgrim will loan me an army. Oh, what was in the Great Desert of Araby? Unhappy populace. Oh, okay, that's not an issue. Mr. Thorgrim, do you have an army that you might want to lend me? Okay, too far away. Too far away. Ooh, where are they? Is that this army, is it? Okay. Where did that guy go? I've lost track of him now. Oh no, there he is. There he is. Okay. Do you have an army close by? You do. I'd like Thiek Finson. Thiek Finson. Okay, so looking at... Okay, it's not a very good army. Okay. In that case, never mind. Do you have any missions maybe I could do to get some extra... You want me to go deal with them? Okay. I'm not going to be fighting them for a while. Never mind. Let's have a chat to Imric. See if he has any missions that he might want us to do.
I tire of you already.
What do you mean you tire of me already? We're firm friends, mate. Alright, missions. He wants me to go attack them? Well, I'm going to do it anyway, so we may as well accept that mission. What will you give me? 12 reward. Turns remaining to accept. 2 turns. I accept. I mean, they are on my death list. Alright, King Chakotay is now moving into position at the Temple of Skulls. That army of theirs at the Serpent Coast is going to regret their actions. As we have 2 more powerful armies coming after him. Now what we might do is we might even see if we can actually draw them out. So if we go for an ambush. Alright, King Chakotay, I'm sorry to do this, but we're going to get you into force march and see if they fall for it. They might be a bit too far away to do that, but we don't know. Don't know unless you try. Alright, 1 turn and they will be ready.
Attend your king,
I think we're going to move these guys to... I don't really want to abandon Karak-Azgal when Scarbrand's still out there. Hang on, maybe we can make peace with him.
meets me in battle. I'll tear you apart, as you deserve.
Are we not at war? I thought we were at war. They do not pose a real threat. Okay, I guess I was wrong. I guess I'm not at war with them. Because I didn't see an option for peace. Unless, oh, maybe I just can't have peace with the demons. Where is his faction? There. No, I'm not at war with him. Okay, in that case I don't need to worry about him. At least, not so much. So if he is not indeed my enemy, then we can begin to move this army inwards. And then we'll have the 2 armies go up after them. Because it looks like he's coming down to us. Which would be good. If he's coming to us, that's good. I'm happy with that. Building upgrades available. Ooh, I think we're okay there. The Bone Gulch. What do we want to do with the Bone Gulch? Some more income. And I'll upgrade that. Okay. Anything else? No, I think we're okay there. And that'll be ready very soon. Okay, so we are very close to getting revenge on Teclis and the Lawmasters. We should have been firm friends, but he had to go and ally himself with the lizards. And Krokgar, I believe it is, has had it in for us since the very beginning. It's just we took 2 of his settlements, and he was kind of forced into peace.
Asaf deigns that I parley with you.
You want me? No, I'm not fighting there, mate. I don't know how many times you're going to ask. I'm not heading north to fight vampires. Got my hands full, mate. And I'm assuming any turn now the crisis is going to surface. What the crisis is anybody's guess. I don't believe there's a Skaven one, so at least it won't be them. Ambush foiled, okay. Army received plague, okay, alright. I guess that's... Oh, hello. Are you trying to sneak around the back?
Nehekhara rises from the sands. Priest king of greatest dynasty.
Alright. Can these armies handle them alone, or should they be marching together?
Address me as your highness.
I want to get you into...
Priest king of greatest dynasty.
Can we outmarch here? That's the question.
Even the Lawmaster could not.
You dare.
Alright. Let's move King Chakotay here. Here's a
Yes,
King Chakotay has some upgrades to do. Let's go for store, I guess. And then for the Leash Priest, Shem's Burning Gaze. And let's grab ourselves King Tiberius, who's been waiting very patiently.
King demands.
Alright, so this apparently be a close victory. What sort of casualties are we looking at? We're looking at medium casualties, just the Nehekhara warriors from King Tiberius' army. And nobody from King Chakotay's army. Alright, are we in the settlement, or is this taking place outside of the settlement? Okay, so they are in the settlement. And they will have reinforcements arrive. I don't think I've actually had a battle where I've been sieging a settlement and they've had reinforcements arrive from outside of the settlement. That'll be interesting to see how that works. So let's save, and then let's try finding this, I guess. Now we're going to have to be aware of where their reinforcements are coming from. I mean, will they try to go into the settlement, or will they attack us? So I think it was about 1:45 before their reinforcements arrived, and probably pretty much the same for ours. Okay, so their reinforcements are coming in from the north. Ours are coming in from the west. So we probably want to deploy on the northern area, northwest perhaps, because I don't want my two forces separated. I want to be able to combine their abilities. Now, their strength, I think, is in their missiles. So we probably want to get units there to entangle them in melee before they get a chance to do anything. Which means that the Nehekhara warriors and Tomb Guard will come into play there, I guess. I don't think we can take the settlement in under 1:40. Alright, so they've got reinforcements coming from here. We got some coming from here. Yeah, I very much doubt we could get there in 1:40. Too much in there. So it's kind of a shame our reinforcements are coming in here. So 141 for ours, 147 for theirs. If ours were coming in down here, then what I would do is I would work my way into the settlement, and then I would try and use it as a settlement defense battle. But that's not an option. Okay. How do we approach this? What's the defenses like here? How many approaches are there into the settlement from this side? Okay, so they have to come up from the left there, or here. So those are really their two choices. Whereas I could get my second army to come in here. So as soon as my army comes on, if I start marching them down here, maybe I don't engage this reinforcement army immediately. What do we have? We've got plenty of archers. Northern Guard. We don't outrange them. They outrange us. Oh no, we do. We have the Casket of Souls. They don't have anything with that much range. Okay, alright. I think I have an idea. Let's just pull everybody back. Where we go? There we go. Right, let's sort out our archers, because our archers are going to be doing a lot of work here in the initial phase, I guess, of the battle. So look again at what their reinforcements are. Do we have... No, we don't have a vortex spell. A vortex spell would have been fantastic to plonk right in the middle of them as they're deploying. We've got spearmen, archers, pterodon riders. We could tie up their spearmen with our Nehekhara warriors, and our Ushabti, and our Tomb Guard. Maybe we ignore the settlement, and we just concentrate on their reinforcements first. As a matter of fact, I think that's it. We're going to change tact, and we're going to concentrate on dealing with their reinforcements before we even worry about the settlement. Our aim is to wipe these reinforcements out before they get an opportunity to get established. Alright, let's get the Ushabti coming in from this side. And hopefully we're creating a bit of a killing zone here. Okay, did we leave anybody over there? We did not. And let's just make sure that everybody's in a group so that we're not having to worry about when the other guys come in from the other army. Alright. So we have to wait a minute, a minute and 40 seconds for them to arrive. I very much doubt their army in there is going to come out after us. No, they are staying put. Can't say I blame them. Alright, let's slow this down. So our reinforcements are going to come in about 6 seconds ahead of theirs. So we might get an opportunity to get everybody start moving in this direction at least. No, we didn't. Okay, never mind. They're upon us. Can I fire this down? Right, everybody get into this fight. Why is my Ushabti not clicking? There we go. Probably going to end up losing more from this tactic than I would have otherwise, but no, well, it's more fun, more interesting than just doing the auto resolve and just, you know, losing a few units. All right, let's bring these guys over. Oh, hello. They've got some flyers coming in now. Oh, let's pull my dragon back. Don't know where their lord is. No idea where their lord is. Okay. I am now losing this fight. Oh, my tactics today, complete shit. Yeah, let's get the Lich Priest out of there.
worships me.
I knew I was going to be outranged by them. But it turned out to be worse than I thought. Oh, War Kitty! War Kitty! Get in there, my boy!
Death to all!
Come on. Fire! Fire her! Toast him! Oh, nice. Oh my god, some you shoved here just standing there doing absolutely fucking nothing. We should have been tying up all of their missile units from the start. Okay. Things seem to be a little bit more under control now. I suppose if we take casualties, it's not such a problem as long as we don't lose anybody.
Setting forth.
There's 2 loads of Sea Guard out of there.
Yes.
Don't think I've lost anybody yet. Oh no, we're going to lose 1 unit of Nehekhara warriors by the looks of it. They're tearing off chariots, proving a pain in the ass. Let's take out them. Where is that lord of theirs? There he is. Just giving him a taste of some magic. I think our dragon's going to get hit by our own attacks if we're not careful. Got some Tomb Guard who are in risk. Let's get them out of there. Same for these Tomb Guard too. Cambrian War Sphinx is having fun. Shabti, chase them off, please. Actually, get in here, take care of these guys. Ah, what have we got? I don't know where he's heading to. Is he trying to run to the settlement? He might be trying to run. He might be trying to run for it. Let's turn around and shoot him. He is. He's lagging it to the settlement. You're not going to make it, buddy. We've got somebody else trying to make it there too. Can't let that happen. Alright. Looks like they may have had one... No, that unit was in the settlement to begin with. Alright. Okay, if we can kill this guy pretty soon. I don't think he'll last. There's a lot of firepower on him. Alright, cool. Alright, so that's dealt with their reinforcement army. We took a lot more casualties than I expected to. I hesitated, that was the problem. I hesitated, I let them get into position. Didn't get at their archers, the back line. But we only lost 1 unit. So everybody here will replenish. And now we need to take the settlement. So let's take our first army, and they can rest up. They've done their job. So let's position them off to the side of the map here. You've got some Tomb Guard got injured in that one too, which is unfortunate. I was hoping that they would kick the backsides of our enemy, but no, they did not. And the dragon did fairly well, took some casualty, took some damage, but all right. We have our second Tomb King here, Let's put him here. Tomb King, Lich Priest, Necrotect. Where are you, Shabti? Let's send the Necrotect to you, Shabti. You can help heal them. Alright. It's now going to come down to a battle of ranged. And a War Sphinx. Range and a War Kitty. Alright, let's go. Let's move our units into position. Are we taking any damage there? Damage sustained. No, we're out of their range. Alright, cool. Alright, so those archers are our primary target at the moment. Let's pull these guys in. Oh, they've got a unit still running away over there. I wonder if we could catch them. Oh, we didn't even need to do anything more. We just had to cause a few casualties and the settlement was ours because they have decided they ain't sticking around. They saw what happened to the reinforcing army. Okay, so we'll leave the one army here to recuperate. So that's King Tiberius. And then King Chakotay will chase down any survivors, if there are any indeed. Since it was a settlement battle, there may not be. And then we may combine the best units from each army and have them move south. We'd have to move through the Lizardmen's territory, which means we either want to get a treaty to allow us military access, or we go to war. But I don't want to break the peace treaty with them. I don't want the relationship, the reliability hit. I think it's reliability. That's the thing I'm thinking of. Alright, so decisive victory, but but I panicked there for a while. It would be interesting to replay that and see what would happen if we sat back and let them enter the settlement and then attack them from there. Would they even enter the settlement? We picked up the Tormentor's sword. Okay. We haven't really got any good equipment yet. Alright, we've wiped them out pretty much. Reoccupy our settlement, thank you. Oh, no, they do have an army fleeing. It's okay. We'll chase them down. They're not a threat now.
My will be done.
So this is King Chakotay.
Submit to your king.
This is King Tiberius. So King Tiberius.
I should take your advice.
I have to. Can we change stance? Not really. Alright. Well, we've got some points to attribute. King Chakotay. Let's give him what? I guess we want to upgrade his. What's in his army? He's got plenty of archers. Unfortunately, the Lothan Sea Guard won't be upgraded.
My dynasty
King Tiberius. He's got 4 points to spend. Let's go one of these, and actually no, let's undo that. Let's go this and then all three of Lightning Strike, because we'll probably send King Tiberius south into enemy territory. Senutep. Senutep is what? Aha, he is a Lich Priest. Life leeching. Soul Blight, Aspect of the Dread Knight, Doom and Darkness. Let's do that one.
Greatness
Let's see, we've also got to increase the mobility of his parent army. Why not? Let's boost the income as well. Okay, we definitely want the net of Amantok. Let's go Petrar's Protection as well. I think that's every upgrade for everybody in those two armies. Yes, it is. Now we can upgrade the Serpent Coast, and we'll do so straight away. They're not really a threat now. Okay. So with those guys having fought their battle, King Francis is on the move up here to Fortress of Woes. There is that army that we were fighting before. They still have just the one Ragnarok Spider. Okay. Good. King Sepotek, or Sephok, is ready. So let's move him across. So we'll have two armies go after them this time. Web Chef, how are you going? Hey GT in chat, how's it going? It's going very well, thank you. I haven't been able to go after Cetra and start conquering the lands of the dead yet, as everybody else keeps declaring war on me and I have to fight them first. So I dealt with Tretch, dealt with Queek, now we have to deal with Greasus and Kugath and Helmengorst. So yeah. Lots to fight. Oh, and of course Teclis. Teclis started something too. He didn't want to feel left out, did Teclis?
Asap smiles on us.
Okay, so we can we reach that settlement this turn?
The
Oh, we can.
goddess wills it.
Is that empty? Oh, right. Damn, I don't really want to be colonizing it. I guess we'll just have to take a little bit of attrition. I thought there might have been rats there, but I was mistaken. King Elim, where are you? There you are, King Elim. Ah, an enemy fleet is coming around behind you. Pyrrhic victory. Okay, let's see, what are you up against? Okay, alright, large settlement. We've got one casket of souls. We do have some eagles and a dragon, so they will help us take this settlement. They've got a lot of defensive supplies, so they'll probably have a lot of towers there. Do we have enough ranged units to whittle them down? I don't know. I think we may continue the siege for another turn. Although by that time they'll be able to make a move. Probably don't want that. Web Chef, does the AI use Gorst to his overpowered zombie max? I do not know. I have, even though I am at war with Gorst, he declared war on me about 10 turns ago, I haven't actually faced one of his armies. I mean, here's two of his, but I can't really tell what he's got in them. So, it'll be interesting to see how powerful his zombies are under his control. Oh, can I afford to wait the turn? I don't know. Well, I don't have to try and take the settlement completely. I could go, do some damage, and then retreat. So, yeah, let's just do that. So, let's save, in case anything goes wrong. And then that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll approach with our Casket of Souls, take out their towers that are any threat to us, and take out as many units as possible, and then once we once we've used up all our ammo, if we don't seem to have an opportunity open to us, then we'll probably just withdraw and then rinse and repeat on the next turn. Fair enough, you're curious. No, I understand. I'm a bit curious too. It's always interesting to see how the AI uses the perks that different factions have available to them. Sometimes they do really well with them, sometimes they don't even bother. It's kind of odd. You think that in the AI you think that they try and focus that every faction would play to their strengths? Maybe that's more difficult to do than I think it is for the programmers. I don't know. Alright, they have no ranged units. They've got one flying unit. So we'll take that flying unit out if it comes anywhere near us. This is a big settlement, isn't it? There's a... what's that, the reservoir? It's the pit where they throw people, okay. Alright, so if we're coming in from here, what have we got to deal with? We've got one, maybe two towers to deal with. Am I allowed to deploy all the way up there? I'm going to bring you down here. How far back can we deploy? Is that it? Okay. Alright, let's dump the equipment there. Let's get you guys... No, okay, I'm not allowed to deploy you up there. Alright, fair enough, it didn't really look like I should be able to. I need to find a place where I'm not going to be attacked. This is probably the safest spot, because they don't have any towers here. So if we're attacking here, there isn't a single tower really that's going to be able to get us. So let's deploy our troops back here, and we should be out of range of any towers. All we've got to worry about back here is their flyers coming out for us, but if they were to do that, they're insane. Let's group these up. Our king and our leash priest here. Yeah, group them. Let's group our flyers. Two more scorpions. Can go here, I guess. And the casket of souls is probably the first thing we're going to use, because we want to take out that tower. So I guess we're going to bring it through the trees. Yeah, might as well bring some archers up behind it. Alright, let the battle commence. I didn't leave anybody down there? No. Oh, good. They've lined everybody up on this side. Isn't that nice of them? Makes our job easier. And considering they have no towers and no ranged units, this is it's going to be like a shooting gallery. Okay, is that the right unit I'm moving? No, it's not. Okay, I should have been moving this one. Right. Let's take out that tower first of all. Should be able to get it from here. Oh, that's the wrong key. Okay, did a little bit of damage, not as much as I would like. Maybe archers are better for that tower when we get them here. So in that case, let's change tack. We'll bring him in for using a little bit of magic. I'm not quite sure what good he's going to do. But let's get our dragon. I know our dragon is going to be very useful. Now, there is their ranged unit. No, sorry, their flyer. Get our eagles on that flyer. We're going to get our eagles up here, get our dragon up here. Our eagles hopefully should be able to deal with their rot flies quite easily. Okay, they're running away already. didn't take them long to decide that running away was the best course of action. I mean, they're not even trying to defend the walls. Alright. Let's go after these rot flies. Thank you, Imric, for the flyers. Very nice of you to share. Swoop! Swoop! Alright, so it looks like we're winning that. It's difficult to see what it's saying. Rot flies. It's not telling me. Ah, losing decisively. There we go. What we might do is grab these guys again, pull them out, and then have them charge in again. So we'll keep the dragons keeping them busy, and then these guys will come and charge them. Hopefully, maybe we can get a charge in the rear. Did somebody just fire something at me? Ah, they do. They do have a ranged unit. Okay, I guess we're going to get the dragon out of there. And the dragon's going to have to use his abilities. Oh, I can't get the dragon out of there for some reason. There we go. Alright, turn around, roast them, roast those bastards. Yeah, there we go. I'll do. Let's get the dragon back in the fight. Casket's not really doing as much damage as I would like. Oh, that said, and it does still a nice hit. Alright. Almost got the flyers done. Let's get him out of combat again. Maybe we can get another charge. Oh, no, they're determined to kill my dragon. Alright, we'll just turn around and fight them then. Okay, they have crumbled. Where is that ranged unit? Oh, they've used up all of their ranged ability. Okay. Well, I haven't, so I'm going to get you back again. Take this, you bastards. I probably should have done it along the line. I didn't do that too well. Do they have more ranged units that I don't know about? No. Alright. I wonder if we kill him, if we kill their leader, will they crumble to dust? Alright, want you guys to take off now. Come on, up you get. Up you get. Flap your wings. Up in the air you go. Good boy. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Let's just move you to the side a little bit. And concentrate over here. So we haven't really been doing too much damage with these, unfortunately. So let's bring in more. What can we use to destroy the gate? Tell him to fire at will whenever he feels like hitting. I suppose we could bring Tomb Scorpions in. Where is their lord? I don't see him. Ah, there he is. Gonna go for the last breath on their lord. that was a much better hit. It took away half of their health there. Oh, hang on. The better use of these guys might be taking care of those ones on the wall. Then we're unlikely to get stuck on the floor being attacked. So let's get them over there. Which means that we probably tell our skeleton archers who've been wasting their fire to aim at something else. Plague bearers won't last too long. Well, they are putting up a good fight against our eagles. And our skeletons are still firing up there, even though I told them not to. Idiots. I suppose they are skeletons, they don't really have much of a brain between them. Let's get our flies out of there. Nurglings, they're hardly worth firing at. It's the same with most of what he's got, it's mostly just Nurglings. We destroy the gate? Oh, we did too. Excellent. Alright, time for some Tomb Scorpion action. We should chew through these plague bearers. Shouldn't even be funny. Yep, those plague bearers are practically dead already. I'm a fan of the Tomb Scorpion. I think it was one of best units for the Tomb Kings, although they're not going to fare too well against Spawn, so let's pull them out. Get a hit in on Spawn, or maybe not. Turn around, go for the Plague Bearers now. The speed on my guys. I think my speed is probably better than speed on anything they've got. I might actually use these guys to go right up to the back of their settlement and take a point. Although I think we were just hit by something that slowed us down completely. Yeah. We might now be in a bit of trouble with those. They've got plague toads. I didn't see the plague toads. Speed of 68. That's faster than me. Especially with that, whatever it is that slowed me right down. Alright. Where are my archers? Yeah, stop firing. And you guys are completely exhausted, so you can go. Okay, we've taken care of that unit up there. There's another one off the walls. I don't know where the second scorpion was going. Oh, that's where he's going. Alright. We're gonna have to bring the flyers in to help out. Bloody toads. Although the toads are losing decisively to my scorpions, I didn't think that would be the case. Okay, Noogling's on the way. So both scorpions went adventuring and put themselves into a little spot of bother. Right, let's get these 2 scorpions onto the Nurglings, and then the eagles can take care of the plague. What the hell are they again? Plague toads? Plague toads. Let's speed this up. Oh, we'll be facing their entire army now. Oh shit, we are too. Alright, that's not what I bargained for. Let's get the fuck out of here. Okay, yeah. Not quite what I was hoping for. These Nurgle dudes are surprisingly fast when they need to be. Alright, we've got the eagles in the air, that's good. Dragons in the air, that's good too. Good. 2 scorpions who still seem to be entrenched in there. Can't get out. We've run out of ammo in that. Damn it. I might have to bring in the Tomb Guard to help out these scorpions. Come on. Let's speed this up because I want you guys to move your fucking ass. That's it. Come on, you're quicker than them. They don't have anything quick enough to catch you now. Oh, good. Alright. Got myself into a spot of bother there, but I have managed to get out of it, thankfully. Let's see if we can kill them. Alright, take this spot, maybe take another one. Don't know how many of their units they're going to send after us here. And if we can even take this in time. It's coming down pretty quickly. I think they have one more spot up here. Yep, take that one. So we've got our flyers guarding this one now. Let's get them out and use them for kind of cycle charges, I suppose. Knock those Nurglings back a long way. Alright, they're going to be up there soon. Do they still have troops over here? They do. Let's go knock some off the walls. We'll let them take that back. Doesn't matter if they take it. Gonna be messing around with them for a little while. Alright. Oh, what the fuck is firing at us? Oh, they've placed a tower back here. Of course they did. Well, we need to take that, destroy that tower. Thankfully it's hitting the trees. Now we've got some Nurglings coming in. Alright, cool, we've taken that. Ah, some spawn. We do not want to be facing spawn. So let's go the direction where the Nurglings are. We can chew through these very quickly. I'm going to sleep. Good night, take care. Have a good sleep. I hope the Bretonnia stuff works out. Now let's move on to the next group. What's that? There's more Nurglings. Lots of Nurglings. The Nurglings everywhere. Don't mind my Tomb Scorpions fighting the Nurglings so much. I mean, they are taking a bit of a battering, but not too much. Not too much I need to worry. At least not yet. What do we got? We've got some Plague Bearers and Nurgle. Let's whack these in the back. Here we go. We took a fair bit off them there. Pull them back out now. And we're taking this. They're not quite sure what to do. Are they going back to take that? Do they take it yet? They haven't taken it yet, but they're trying to. Alright, cool. We got that. Maybe this time now to bring in the Tomb Guard. There's less and less threats inside here. And the music has died. Of course. Who needs atmosphere? Not me, says Total War Warhammer. Oh, a whole new bunch of Nurglings. They're all cool. Made those ones go. Let's go and take another spot. Let's take that one. Keep them out of trouble for a little bit while we go pay these guys a visit again. Oh, where are they? They went outside the settlement. Okay. I don't know why they'd do that. Their choice. I'm not going to argue with their life choices. Alright. We have our Tomb Guard coming in. There aren't really many threats left now. We've got some Forsaken there. Let's get the larger Tomb Guard as well. So we will take the settlement this turn. Oh, they're bringing those guys back in. All right. All right. So we took that. Let's take this one. And then we'll. What have we got there? Nurglings. Let's pick them off. So by having them running around the settlement, because they're slower than us, we can pick them off one at a time. Like these guys are about to be picked off. Well, we didn't even have to get to them. Okay, that's extra handy. These guys look like they need to be picked off, perhaps. We should be able to take them out in a couple of charges. Alright, up in the air. Where are my scorpions? There they are. Alright, let's get them on them. And then let's bring the reinforcements in. So we should be able to take out this group pretty quickly. Let's get one of these Tomb Scorpions on here. So once we've taken this settlement, I'm more than happy to just sit here a few turns, recuperate. I don't think that Kugath poses too much of a threat. Now the spawn of Nurgle. Let's see if we can avoid them. And just kill everything else. Those spawn will probably cause more damage to me than is worth. Oh, yep, there we go. I think that's the victory, because they're all starting to crumble. Or more are starting to crumble, rather. Who's not crumbling? Okay, so I talked about the spawn. It looks like the only thing left are the spawn. We got some Forsaken. Let's deal with these Forsaken. And it looks like they fought against my Tomb Guard. Let's take these Tomb Guard to here. Let's get these guys we can take this settlement point. So if we're taking all the points, then that's good for us. What happened to the plague bearers that were there? I think they're just dead. I think they crumbled away. Do we keep that one? I think we did. Is that still ours? Yep. Is that one ours? No, we lost that one. Okay. Let's see. Are they still fine? No, they took care of it. Excellent. Just what we want to see. Alright. So we've got the guys with halberds up here because we want them facing off against the spawn. And then we've got these basic tomb guard dudes here. We're going to grab 2 of them to go and take this one. And it's already on fast forward, so we can't make it go any quicker. Do we have that point? No, we do not. Let's run down here. Where are these archers? How far along are they in their movements? Oh, they're not even moved. Of course they haven't. Why move when you're given orders? I mean, kind of pointless, isn't it, really? There we go. We got the victory from points. Alright. I thought that would be able to do that. So, Scorpions basically ended up fighting every Nurgling unit, which was not intended. But yeah, they took what, half of their health down, maybe 2/3 on one. It's not really a big deal. And the dragon, I mean, the dragon will recover. Now the eagles. Considering, do I want to keep the eagles? Maybe go for some Ushabti with great bows? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, we will be facing up against... Well, Hamon Gorsh doesn't have any range. We will be facing greasers who might have some long range, so we might need to keep them to deal with those. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, I'm going to have to wrap up here pretty soon. Matter of fact, might just do the rounds and have a look what needs to be built and maybe move to the next turn, and then we may need to wrap up. So I have some work to do on a Belania video, possibly, or I think I was going to release the video on Belania today. I think I said I was earlier. Alright, Isabella. Decisive victory, of course. And lots of cash. We will occupy. That gives us the province, I think. I think it's a 3 settlement province, isn't it? Or am I mistaken? Is it actually a 4? Oh no, it's a 4. Okay, well, my mistake. I guess we have to take the Shattered Stone Bay then. That's going to be more of a task with Kugath being there.
Experimentation is my only master.
Yes, Kugath, I understand you perfectly. You want me to be your master. Two points to spend. 2 points to spend. I don't think we need Lightning Strike with him at the moment, at least. Well, that said, I'm not quite sure what else we might take. No, right. Lightning Strike it is. And the Leash Priest, Leashy Priesty, he will be able to go over there, and a net of Amontok. Cool. So if we do fight Kugath, we'll stick him in place and prod him with arrows. Alright, so we have the Dread Rock, and oh, it's practically a clean slate for us. Tier 4 settlement. Oh, thank you, Kugath. Thank you. Of course, his buildings are completely different, so they wouldn't transfer over. Alright, so we would like what? Well, let's go for defensive building, because I'm sure Kulgath is going to want this place back. There are no unique resources, so what? Oh, we'll go a Scorpion Nest. Another Scorpion would be nice. I wish that was a capacity of 2. Feels like it should be a building that gives you a capacity of 2. What else? How are we for control here? We don't need control at the moment. Could go Bone Giant. We haven't got one of those in our armies. That's 6 grand for him. More Tomb Guard, perhaps? I'm not quite sure what to purchase with those last 2, so I think I'll leave them blank for the moment. Let's just have a look, make sure everybody's had their turn. High Queen Khalida will be attacking on the next turn. That's right, King Tiberius and King Chakotay fought against Lawmasters. So let's just see what happens over the end turn, and then we'll probably wrap up. Still have that Venom Staff quest I have to do. Get the better weapon for Khalida. She hasn't really needed it up until now, but it might be worth doing so in the next stream. Uncertain how many more this will go for. I mean, I still need to make a start on attacking Cetra.
You reek of weakness.
And funnily enough, Arcana Black. No. So he's down to 2 settlements. I don't know how much longer he's actually going to survive. Somebody else is probably going to wipe him out before I get the opportunity. But that's fine. As long as he's dead, that's all that matters for my victory conditions. I don't believe I have to be the one to do it. That would be annoying if that were the case. And I was just about to kill him when somebody else stepped in. Alright, the Lawmasters are moving towards the Temple of Skulls. They think they've got a chance of taking that. And they're dreaming. It's pretty well defended. I think I even have a defensive garrison building there to make it a bit more secure. King and Arbron is back up and running. Cool. Alright, so they've got themselves a new lord leading that army. Yeah, we do have a defensive building there. Now, King Chakotay cannot reach her. Can King Tiberius? Not quite. Alright, we're going to get King Chakotay to force march, and just to make sure she doesn't go in the Temple of Skulls. Okay, she ain't having that settlement now. That's for certain. Now, can we reach?
Of course.
I don't think we can. No, we've just fallen short. Okay. Let's go for Soul Blight. Okay, so that's down here. Let's see. Do they have any more armies on the way? Not that I can see. Alright. We've got 2 armies in the north who were going to be going after this guy if he comes down towards us. So we may as well go to him. So we've got, they are full. They are full. Alright. Let's take these 2 armies and head into Dairyland. Since they're an ally, they're not going to mind if I do so. They'd be perfectly content to let me trample through their lands. We've got King Elim, who's chilling. Oh, he's pretty... almost completely healed. That's good. We'll leave him, and then we've got Queen Khalida, who we don't want the ruins end. So I guess we want to go into a raiding stance and start continuing east. We want to take Pig Barter. But that's where we'll leave it for now, because we'll probably continue this tomorrow, maybe. Certainly Thursday, if not tomorrow. So, thank you to everybody who dropped by and said hello and watched the stream for a little while. I do appreciate any time you spend here. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. Hopefully you'll have the opportunity to catch me next time. As I said, maybe tomorrow, but most certainly Thursday. But until that time, I'd just like to thank my patrons, Hot Apple Pie and Slarf Magnetar, and encourage everybody to check out the channel. Yesterday was a lore video, released a lore video on the history of Cathay, and today I believe I have a lore video coming on Lore Master Belania, the master of the White Tower of Hoath. But thanks once again, and I'll see you later.